Hey, what's up everybody? Coming back at you with a Tailfin update video. Sorry I've been away for a while. I've been just taking advantage of a little bit of time off, and actually in filming this video, unfortunately I got my legs all covered with poison oak. So I'll give you guys a little update on that, and I'm gonna walk you guys through what I take on an epic day ride kind of setup. This Tailfin has now become a permanent piece on my bike. I don't really take it on and off a lot to go on day rides. So I'm gonna walk you guys through kind of my setup of things that I carry. And this will also maybe give you guys an idea of the space that this takes up. So you can see, I usually just ride with this, not super cinched down. I mean, you can cinch it down real low like that if you don't have much stuff in it. And also notice when I am in like kind of less packed mode, these straps are in an X shape. So I'll take off those X straps. And this is obviously rolled down as far as I can get it comfortably. And probably the first thing is an extra battery charger for my phone. And I have to carry the USB-C connector. Google Pixel charger, I get maybe 1.5 full charges out of this. So good enough for a day out, but probably not good enough for a multi-day. Then I started carrying a little first aid kit. This just has some gauze in case I really eat on the pavement. But anyway, so I've had that happen to me a couple of times, and it just really sucks to not have a proper first aid kit. So this thing barely weighs anything, and I have that in there. Extra tube. This is just a standard butyl tube for these 40 millimeter tires here. Then I've recently started carrying a proper pump. I mean, normally I'm a CO2 kind of guy, but at these lower tire pressures where I just really don't need like hundreds of PSI or anything like that, I'll carry this. And I like this one a lot because it's got a tire pressure gauge right in there, which is real cool. So I get unlimited air pumps with this. It's got a nice long shaft here that really get a lot of good leverage. It actually folds out into a regular floor pump. I really have a lot of good things to say on this Lezane pump. I will do a dedicated review on this bad boy if you guys request. I'm carrying some extra snacks, and these have obviously seen a lot of miles, but you know, it's always good to have an emergency stash of extra calories. A couple more snacks, and I carry this guy. It's probably overkill for most adventures, but I just love having the capability of pretty much being able to fix almost anything on my bike. So yeah, this is the Silka tie torque wrench. That's about what I'll carry. And obviously I have some more tools down in my little cache. I'll carry like flat replacements, extra spares, stuff like that in here. So that's my daily kind of like every day. I'm just out on a bike ride. I'm not doing anything other than that. I'm not commuting or anything like that. If I'm commuting, I'll typically carry an extra change of clothes and all this EDC. Yeah, I'll measure this later, but I think this is a 15-inch laptop. It doesn't fit the best in here. I'm about to pack this up. I'll show you guys how I repack it, but it's good enough to carry just a laptop, change of clothes, spares. Other stuff that I'll be able to fit, just a normal shirt with that, just a standard pair of pants. I'll usually carry a pair of boxer shorts. A pair of boxer shorts goes in. And this is another reason why I like the smaller stuff sacks, is you can really get your stuff as compact as possible. So I'll have that in there kind of like that. And actually, I'll usually put my shoes in there first. So I actually just carry a pair of like Converse All-Stars. They pack down a little bit thinner, so they actually fit into the bag a little better. I'm usually just wearing sometimes I'll just leave a pair of shoes at the office too. It's an easy, if you're going every day, might as well just leave a pair. Okay, so this is the part that gets a little weird. I'll put my laptop in. Now I'm really kind of stressing the material on the sides, but I'm okay with that. I'll sacrifice that to have this be a little bit more aerodynamic, and honestly, it's a bit more comfortable in my mind. Now I unzip this pocket a little bit to let the air out. So now I'll let my straps pretty much all the way out. I like to cross them for this mode. Get it as cinched down as I can. And realistically, that is good enough for me. I know it looks a little funky, but that's how I'm normally commuting. So I'm back down to nothing in the bag, and I'm going to repack it now as more of a camping setup. And I'm gonna keep it pretty minimalist because really I only intend on carrying the big 3 items in here. Maybe my tent, sleeping bag, and in this case the Tailfin is the 3rd item. But yeah, tent, sleeping bag, and sleeping pad are kind of my new big 3 for bike packing. I have a Mountain Laurel Designs Solo Mid, and I will post some more stats on this in the description down below. Throw my pump in there, and I'll put the pump right near the opening slot, so in case I do need to get it out, but I'll throw an extra tube here. And I know, I'm converting to tubeless soon, so hopefully there's gonna be less need for the tubes. I'm testing a Kalaido tube. Probably in the future I'll be migrating to a tubeless setup with Kalaidos as backups. I got a Mountain Laurel Designs Spirit Quilt, a Neo Air X-Therm sleeping pad. So I'm gonna throw the Neo Air as tight as I can in there. This on top. Opening the bleed valve, put a little out. And this is the part that I would say is kind of awkward with this. But once you get it, you're good. Like that, nice and cinched. This I'm also gonna go for the X. I'm finding I like the X a lot better than the parallel. And there she goes. So yeah, pretty solid, I must say. And it's just enough that my legs don't rub here. And that's the main thing that matters for me. It's squarely behind my body, perfectly aerodynamic. Nice job. So earlier on in the video when I was saying I got my legs all covered in poison oak, it was to shoot that shot you just saw. And from now moving forward in poison oak season, I'm gonna be carrying this stuff. It's called Technu. It's something that you spread on your legs or wherever area of your body you get poison oak on, and you wash off the oils. Because when I was out there, I filmed that shot. Then I rode my bike probably another 20 miles or so with those oils just sitting on my skin. So I had it bad when I got, and it took like 2 or 3 days for it to fully set in, but then I was completely down and out off the bike, could not ride, could barely even walk on that leg where I got it, super bad. My leg swelled up huge. Anyway, lessons learned there. Careful out there on poison oak season. Anyway, hate to leave it on a weird note like that, but like and comment, subscribe, all that stuff that you say on these here YouTube videos. But anyway, good talking to you guys. Peace.